Helms intergovernmental agreement with the airport authority. Ms. Helms, you have 5 minutes if you'll address your comments to the chair.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I and others have been here before you and before the Board of Commissioners numerous times during the last 18 months, always asking you to do the right thing. Let me say this another way. It's not about winning or losing. It's about doing what's right, not pushing through grandiose schemes. I hope my presentation earlier, you took heed of the items mentioned, one of which pointed out the unnecessary exposure to the county for litigation because of the intergovernmental agreement. The Board of Commissioners holds the purse strings for the Paulding County Airport Authority and the Industrial Building Authority. They cannot exist without taxpayer money and approval from the Board of Commissioners to distribute those funds. Giving complete control of the airport to an unelected authority, leaving taxpayers even more at risk should this grand idea fail, is irresponsible. A lame-duck commission doing what it can to prevent future commissions from protecting taxpayers, which have clearly voted against funding, building, and utilizing an airport in any capacity, is an overreach of yours and their elected duties. You have minimized the responsibility of these and future elected officials to protect taxpayers by approving that intergovernmental agreement. The intergovernmental agreement was written pro bono by the bond attorney. I'm trying to understand why you would reach out to him for the business of the county. We appear to have a plethora of attorneys representing the county at all levels of government. In fact, the same firm represents the Board of Commissioners, the Paulding County Airport Authority, the Industrial Building Authority, the Board of Education, and the Chamber of Commerce. Were none of them capable of drafting this IGA? Study after study, including a Georgia DOT study in 2011, an MIT study in 2013, and the latest Federal Bureau of Labor Statistics Occupational Outlook Handbook, indicate there is little benefit to building a commercial airport today. The cost far exceeds the return on investment, as evidenced by the ever-growing cost to the taxpayer since construction began on this airport in 2004. Jobs in aviation-related fields are declining and are expected to slip even further through 2022. I will again remind you that the runway was not originally built to specifications. In fact, it cost nearly $2 million more to bring it to the original design. The person that was responsible for building the specs is and always has been the same, the airport director. I also want to again mention the failed film studio that's now for sale. The same person that has overseen the failed general aviation airport is also responsible for oversight of the film studio. Like the commercialization of the airport, you and others were convinced the studio would bring thousands of jobs and a huge benefit to our local economy. That hasn't happened. It is not the job of the county to continue to funnel money into failed projects, hoping somehow to make it work. The taxpayers deserve better, and instead of hiring competent people to ensure those projects have some ability to at least maintain cost, you transfer a $50+ million project asset to that person, give him a raise, and further distance elected officials from the checks and balances necessary to protect the taxpayers. The overreach by unelected authorities has cost the taxpayers millions. They should not be rewarded. They should be dissolved. You must rescind, modify, tear up, throw away, whatever it takes to get rid of this atrocity, the intergovernmental agreement between the Board of Commissioners and the Paulding County Airport Authority. Thank you.